Alright, everybody. None of the events are going to go to canon. If you're wondering why I'm talking so fast, it's because this is my third time trying to make it. I keep getting calls from Discord. So, moving on to the beginning of the story, because there's nothing left to say other than that none of these events go towards canon that much. So, our story starts off in Hosu. Everything goes to canon, but there are 4 Nomus here in Hosu. The USJ Nomu. And the 3 in Hosu from canon, and Midoriya just saved Ida. Now we go to an unknown person in their thoughts and their POV. He thinks he can steal my spotlight, my prey. He will pay for taking my golden ticket. POV out. We now go to the next part because I am done with that person for right now. Now, 1 Nomu survived and the other 3 were destroyed. So we go 2 weeks later. In this time, the LV has planned to frame Midoriya. And 24 hours later, a photo is in the 1A mailbox. And it has Midoriya in the photo talking to the LOV. So Kirishima shows all of 1A minus Izuku and everyone that believes in him. So, the ones who believe in him are Bakugo. I'll get more into that here in a moment. Bakugo, Todoroki, Momo, Tsu, Jiro, Kirishima, Fumikage, Koda, Mirio, Nejire, Tamaki, Aizawa, Midnight, and all the 1B except Monoma. Now, the reason Bakugo believes in Midoriya is because, well, in canon, they were with each other since they were kids, so Bakugo knows Midoriya. And he started to regret what he did to Midoriya over the years. And the one thing he regretted the most was telling Izuku to kill himself by taking a swan dive off the roof of their school building. So we go back to where we left off. 1B except Monoma is with Izuku because he is not the traitor. And they know it. But before they can get Aizawa, the rest beat him half to death. So Aizawa is on his way. All Might took his quirk back. One for All gave it to Mirio, not telling him about Izuku and All Might. Now, in this time, Aizawa and the ones who didn't beat him were on their way to 1A dormitories. This all happened so fast because they couldn't find Aizawa at first. He was in a meeting with the other teachers and whatnot about the photo. And then they all went to Aizawa in the meeting room once they found out. And they showed him the picture. And then he asked where he got this. They got this from. And they're like, it was in our mailbox. And the teachers all look at each other and see All Might's not there. And, well, in that time, that all happened. So, All Might took... Aizawa... hold on. Telling him about Izuku, and All Might took Izuku to Tartarus and told them to lock him up. Aizawa got to the dorms too late and said, "Where is Midoriya?" And they said All Might took him to Tartarus prison and locked him up after we beat him down. Shocking turn of events here, my fellow Weebians. Tokoyami has a girlfriend, but it ain't who you think it is. Tokoyami yells at Hagakure because she is his girlfriend. He yells at her. This is Fumikage's point of view. How could you be so stupid? Why would the guy who risked his life for everyone here be the traitor? Aizawa stops him and says, "We already know who the traitor or traitors are. They made it easy, but we need definite proof to save Midoriya." 3 months later, he is still in prison and is targeted every day, but Stain looks out for him and teaches him because Alright, so because Veus, because he views, because Stain views him as a real hero, or a true hero. Now, at this point in time, there's a disease going through the prison, eradicating a lot of people, and it affects Izuku. Now, the disease is known as Biomonger. Began to ravage the prison, causing a need for change at the prison. As these changes are being made, Midoriya gets a latent quirk activated. The disease entering his body. Alright. Oh, sorry. That's for that was for What If Deku was abandoned the first time, I think. Anyways, I have to look back at that some videos, see what that one was for. So, this disease made the quirk activate, and it was called Memorial. It allows him to have infinite quirk as long as he knows it and studies it. He can copy and use it. So in this time, he's copied Stain's quirk and Muscular's. Stain and Muscular in this time have trained him. Stain trains him in hand-to-hand combat to control his rage. He has rage from being betrayed and falsely imprisoned for 5 months. It's been 5 months at this point, so add 2 more months. Muscular trains him because they haven't fought, and Muscular sees how the rage and hate in him, and sees his hunger for powerful opponents. So I think we all know where this is going. Harem or mini harem at this point. So while the maintenance was going on, with air filters and sterilization equipment, so Izuku, Stain, and Muscular escaped. At this point, the renovations were taking so long, and they didn't really pay attention to prisoners. I mean, it's Tartars. They don't care for prisoners. They're villains. They kill, rape, steal, whatever. So, they didn't pay attention to Stain, Izuku, and Muscular when they escaped, and it's been like, I'd say, about 7-8 months at this point. Just renovating the prison. The reason it's taking so long is because it's a prison. It's massive. So, Izuku, Stain, and Muscular escaped and are now vigilantes because Stain and Muscular joined because Izuku showed them not all heroes are fake. He told them about how Aizawa is trying to prove his innocence and is aware of his escape. I forgot to mention this. In this time, Aizawa and Nezu came to visit him because they're among the ones that I previously mentioned. People believed in him and know this is not his doing. So in this time, Izuku has been free. Reports showed that he died to the disease because he had it, but Aizawa and Nezu know that the truth. So Izuku has copied many quirks, such as Erasure. This one I put in there from the Marvel Universe, Wolverine, because screw it, right? Shapeshift, Muscular's quirk. Blood Curdle is for Stain. One for All because he knows how it works and he can use it. Warp Gate, Cremation, Creation. Warp Gate, Cremation, and those come in later than all of Class 1A's quirks. Vlad's quirk because of Hosu. Vlad was fighting, so it's been 2 weeks since the escape, but 5 months since imprisonment. I'm going to change that to 5 months since imprisonment. Wait, what the fuck? Hold on. It's been 5 months since he escaped, but these past 2 weeks, Class 1A has been doing training, and the USJ is coming soon. And since Izuku, Stain, and Muscular are hunting down villains, they've been gathering information on the League of Villains. And figuring out their plan. Alright. So I'm going to cut that part right there and go to the backstory of how Izuku managed to get Muscular to fight with them. You might be wondering, but Muscular is just a battle-hungry person. In this timeline, when his parents found out his quirk, they immediately called him a villain. They didn't care that he could be a hero. They immediately called him a villain. Because the doctor said one of the side effects would be becomes more violent, enraged. So in this time, so as he was growing up, all heroes, civilians, even his parents would beat him. Muscular at a young age. At a young age, so he became a villain. But the worst part is that his parents would sell him to women, they basically sold him for money to women when they wanted pleasure. Now, some of these women would be nice to him. They wouldn't do that to him, except for after he ate something, so that his parents didn't get suspicious of anything. But that's a different type of thing. In this time, and after all that, Muscular broke out, killed his parents, and he became the villain that they wanted him to be. He went, killed, rampaged through the city. They didn't care about him. It was only until All Might stopped Muscular that they cared. And now that Stain and Muscular are with Izuku, Aizawa and Nezu went to the Hero Commission. Now, in this time, Aizawa and Nezu have more ties to the Hero Commission. So, Nezu and Aizawa go to the Hero Commission director, since they know him personally and they can tell him what's going on. Nezu and Aizawa, I'm adding this part in because this just makes it a bit better to know why they aren't being really hunted. Nezu and Aizawa go to the Hero Commissioner and ask him to, they tell him what's going on, how Midori is still alive, and that he was falsely imprisoned, gives him the, flipping, papers on the traitors, and the Hero Commissioner says, "Where is Izuku Midoriya?" And the HCS people and Aizawa and Nezu say they don't know. But he has 2 people with him, Muscular and Stain. Hero Commissioner goes wide-eyed at this and asks, why is he with them? They tell him that it was because he changed them. He's giving them a shot of redemption. they don't know Muscular's backstory, but they know why Stain does it. He doesn't want fake heroes to be heroes for money or anything. So, after that, the Hero Commissioner says, next time you see Aizawa, give them these. As the Hero Commissioner gives them hero license that doesn't have names, but gives them authority to do whatever it takes to stop any villains. Basically what the Hero Commission, I'm assuming, gave Hawks in the War Arc. Do whatever it needs to be done to earn the villain's trust and take them out. And at this point, I'm going to have to end it because I got other things to do. So I'm going to end this video here. I hope you guys did enjoy. This is What If Deku Was Betrayed, Part 1. Like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one.